brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome to my page. My page is about common sense. I try to get to the point under 10 minutes. Sometimes I may go over a minute or two. Okay, I usually tell you, you can see if it's actually over 10 minutes. If you want to waste your time listening to me, a crazy motherfucker, not like others, okay? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm the one who's special. And you're special in your own way too, okay? There's an average special, and then there's a crazy special. Okay, if you have any questions, put it below. And from now on, I'm going to start approving messages. So basically, because there's a lot of trolls out there, little children, people with no pictures. You got a picture and you want to make an insult, I'll put it down there. Okay, yeah, I put it down there. I get my information from scholars, world-renowned books and everything. You know, I'm not going to tell you everything I get, and some people may not believe me. But you don't have to believe me. And on top of that, I pretty much knew the knowledge in the beginning, because the voice will tell me the information, and then I'll just say it, and then it'll just pop up. Okay? That's me. Okay? That's me. I'll just say something that has a lot of scientific fact to it. Okay? But anyhow, let me get to the point. This video is going to be about what makes the Bible obsolete, because everyone don't really agree with the Quran too much. You know what I'm saying? Only manly men will agree with the Quran as much, because it's a very strict Bible religion. Okay, all religion is based off of paganism. I talked about it in my last videos. We ain't not gonna go down the list of, in this video here, but these are verses in the Bible, okay, which they have the same thing in the Quran, which basically makes the religion itself obsolete. Okay, I'll give you 3 verses. Okay, and basically I'll give you 4. Okay. And if you don't want to listen to me, that's up to you. You still want to believe in God or Jesus or whatever that, or Shiva, is up to you also as well. Even if they did exist for some little tiny minute probability, it's irrelevant. They're not here. Okay, let me see. Verses in the Bible. Isaiah chapter 45, verse 7. And it says that God created the light and the dark, also all good and all evil. That's a demiurge God, okay, right? And most of Gnostic, I said not agnostic, agnostic faith people believe that there's probably a demiurge God, okay? They have a certain mysticism about them, okay? The definition of agnostic is those who basically have an ancient knowledge. They have some sort of knowledge about this true history of this earth. Like a lot of people do, like even the Far East, they have a lot of knowledge too. They would say the same thing. So they're Gnostic as well, okay? So you got to understand, a demiurge God is someone who creates a world like we have here, both good and evil, like the Garden of Eden. That's creating good and evil, temptation, curiosity. While agnostic are more skeptic. I'm actually both, okay? I like to do a history thing, and I understand the mysticism. And also, agnostic means they're skeptical. They don't believe in the probable. They believe in the probable God, no matter how small. Okay. Now, I told you about in the past, atheists tend to not believe in any probabilities. Okay, all right. They're completely scientists. They will talk to your ass. They will talk your ass off. Okay, about scientific discoveries. But wait a minute, they're believing on what someone else says, but they haven't discovered it themselves. Okay. Okay. You see what I'm saying? The atheists are not agnostic, nor they are, Gnostic, okay? All right? Atheists tend to believe in no probabilities, okay? Until they hear the scientific community discover something, okay? So we simplify that out of the way right now. So Isaiah chapter 45, verse 7, it says that God created light and dark and also good and evil. That automatically tells you that that's a wicked God, okay? A demiurge God. Okay, there's also another chapter, book, okay? Genesis chapter 1, verse 26, okay? This is my favorite verses that I use for almost every religious Christian fanatic there is, okay? And basically, they don't tend to listen, okay? And they don't really pretty much give a flying monkey's ass either, okay? So, Genesis chapter 1, verse 26 actually says, and I quote, unquote, and we created man in our image. Now, a lot of buffoonery, religious Christian people will automatically assume that Jesus was already there. It didn't say nothing about Jesus, okay? It says, and we created man in our image. And the capital O is capitalized. The older textbooks, they say the word O. In our image. Who is our? Who is our image? Okay. All right, you got that out of the way. Now, the third one is in Corinthians chapter 11, verse 8 and 9. It actually tells how this is where equality is broken, okay? All right, equality is completely broken because it completely tells how women and men are not equals, not at all. Okay, now some people in the scientific, not in the scientific community, but a lot of liberal people, they don't really do the research, and they'll say that there's no difference between the male brain and the female brain. But there's also a third type of brain out there, though, which has not really been talked about, okay? And that's basically genetics, eh? Nobody really talks about this shit too much, okay? But the more masculine you are, the more you'll likely see those men who's building construction buildings and all the other bullshit that's going on out there that's controlled predominantly by men. Most of the world has been controlled by men, okay? And everybody, all women knows this, okay? That men are more fascinating than women, okay? You know what I'm saying? This is common sense facts. I'm not downgrading all the queens, the dragon ladies out there, okay? That's very small in pursuit, okay? But the Bible clearly tells you that even gays are not allowed in the Bible, okay? You had to be stoned to death. You're actually stoned. You're actually stoned, people. You can't be gay and you can't be having fornications everywhere. You're supposed to create businesses and families and stuff like that. You're not to stick your penis in something, but it's entertaining when I watch pornography. We already living in hell, babies. Okay, wake the hell up and snap out of it, okay? But those are the 3 verses. The 4th one is basically gayness, because homosexuality is really not allowed in any form of religion, which is amazing, okay? But you already know where that shit originates from. I told you that gay shit is more on the white shit, okay? I told you that Caucasoid, Roman, Greek, Hellenization type, they sleep with little boys and shit rather than little girls. That's how genetics work, okay? No offense intended for white folks and lighter colored folks as well, okay? But, of course, that's the facts. And so now we are going to conclude this message, okay? Peace and love to you, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Peace and love to you, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Peace.